tweet. And I can see me on screen, so other people can too. Fantastic. Hello, the peoples. Hello, hello. Not that there are any people here yet. I heard a meow. Yep, there's a cat in here exploring the office. Hello, Chris Quartz. What's nice? There, copy link address. That's what button I'm looking for. Gotta tell the everybody's in the Discord. Alright, let me pull OBS back up so I can see if anything comes up. And let's get a game going. How do I delete a game? Select delete. Fantastic. Could you never show me that again? That's great, thank you. Oh, and accidentally opened the console. Control L. No? Ah, there we go. Yep, that gets rid of it. Fantastic. Let's go get lost at sea. Hello, people. There are apparently 3 of you here now. Inserting path up. Hi, Tommy. Yes. Yes. Life is awful for kitties, I know. Oh, what is your problem, little fluff? Come here. Be a part of the show. Yeah, you normally don't get to be in here because there used to be company, and I tried to keep the door closed. Because roommate. Well, we're no longer keeping that door closed. Guess what? You get to hang out with me while I'm streaming. I'm not seeing anything on chat. Normally, there's an instant kitty! Must be one of those differences between Twitch and YouTube. Oh, yep. He's settling in on the lap now. And I got a butt. Hi, cat. You make life very hard. Ow? Okay. Whatever you say. Ah! Ow. And he is oozed off the lap. I swear this cat knows how to transmute itself into liquid. Why is this controller not working right? I didn't have any problems with the one downstairs. How do I set to default? I'm gonna be mighty annoyed if my controller is actually, like, busted in some way. Yeah, and the map button's not working. What the crap? Metalizer, for future reference, I tend not to respond to any comments like that. I'm making an exception this time because I don't believe I've ever seen you in the stream before. Michael G, it has been rough. Let's put it that way. Life has been very unkind of late. I am getting permission from Apollo Cat to talk about it in more detail, but I've been trying to come up with a way to explain things while leaving her part out of all of this, and failing. Can I get some flint? I need my map. How is this controller busted? Hi, Finn. Do I have to go get one of the ones from downstairs? Oh, sure. Now you're working. Blow on it. Always fixes things. Nintendo taught me well. Wow, this is not a good starting island. I don't have any flint, or just not enough to make it. Yeah. Wow. All right, let's head south. There might be a land bridge. I want to explain it. I'm not explaining... I don't do things because I feel I have to anymore, Michael. I understand how unhealthy living my life to the expectations of others is. So this is a completely non-viable start as far as I know. I have no flint on my initial island. I think I can stay alive for a while, trapping crabs. And those get me fish morsels, but I'm not going to be able to make any light. And I can't get off the island unless I can get logs. Which I can't get logs without flint. I've never had this happen before. I'm not going to survive the first night because I can't get a single bit of flint. I don't even have enough rocks to make a hammer to try to get some stuff out of the boxes. I mean, I know that I posted about how you're going to be able to join me and laugh at all of my horrible deaths. What? I didn't expect it to be this fast. Alright. Let's just end our misery now. That's... hi, Harv Harv. Do you want to be on camera too? Hang on, there's a cat. Say hi, Harvey. You are a giant cat. Why are you so big? We're just gonna pretend that game never happened. Embiggening pathos, framing palms, reticulating buckets and buckets of loot. Hello, Hayden. Apologies that your day is not so bright. Well, not apologies. Sympathy is what I mean. It is not my fault, but you have my sympathy. I'm going to be a seafaring robot. this can only end well. Yes, Dane, I am happy to be here doing things. I tried to get into the stream of things last week, and it just didn't work out. Alright, I see 2 pieces of flint. This is a viable start. That's all you need. You need 2 saplings, 2 pieces of flint, and then you can at least get somewhere. 3 flint is even better, but if you have 2 flint and a boulder, you're set. Well, the right kind of boulder, that is. Oh, there's a 3rd flint. Kitty is very unhealthy. Kitty is very unhappy this morning, I suppose. Yes, I know. Yes, your cat mom is not here. She is gone away for the week for work. You have food. Your litter is clean. You have water. Why are you meowing? I tried to put you on my lap and pet you. You didn't like that. Here. He is now getting foot pets. I guess that's what he needed. Hello, Draco. Make sure you get a good night's rest if you need it, though. Happy to see you here. Apparently, the way I reorganize my inventory gives Apollo Cat slight fits. The fact that I need it so very specifically ordered. Hi, Tommy. Alright, good. Now they're both in here meowing at me. Well, this is certainly a nice and easy start with a big old beach area with a bunch of goodies in it. That's nice. I now have both of the cats rubbing at my feet. At least one of them is purring. I'm not hearing any meows, but that might be the headphones. They're very stressed out of late because we've been very stressed out. And they're not dealing well with the constant changes in routine of Apollo Cat being here and then being gone. No, not that. Oh well. Well-rested and coherent helps. As a general rule in life. I'm out of sticks. That is unexpected. And I think I've hit every sapling on this little island. Okay, I guess I'm not chopping down that boulder right now. Well, there are the basic differences are new resources and new biomes to explore. Okay, cat. You're being... Wow. One of the cats is now rubbing himself on a towel that was used to clean up a spill and then tossed in the corner. Like, seriously rubbing his face all over it and then rolling around in it. I mean, I know cats are weird, but I frequently feel that my cats are a little extra. And I think everybody feels that way. But, geez, guys, come on. You also get a whole new crafting category, the nautical category. And a bunch of new resources that are used in said category, like vines and bamboo. Hello, Tusky. Hello, Ruben. It's a fun survival game, Dana Black. It's like a roguelike survival. Permadeath happens, but as you go, you unlock new characters and stuff. Ow! I wasn't paying attention. There were snakes. Whew. Also a bit less freedom. Like, it's not a 100% deformable world, Draco. Oh, and one big early game difference is you can catch up to the butterflies with a machete, so you have decent access to early game healing. Because butterfly murder is the primary early game form of... Ow! Hi, kitty. Come here. If you want to be a lap cat, just let me know. Don't jump on and attempt to scale my leg, please. Oh. 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 You are too big for that. If you don't know how big you are, do you? Apologies, we are now going to take a kitty soothing break. Oh. Oh. You are all fluff and fur and muscles. Yes, you are very low, Tarji. Hi. Yes, you can trap the toucans and the parrots, Dana. Alright, apparently he's very content to be right here, so... I'm going to see if I can get him to be a lap cat. Pretty much. He has decided that the microphone placement was poor, and it needed moving. You are a happy kitty, aren't you? Yeah, these are both rescues. Yes. They were part of a no-kill shelter. They were brothers that were taken in by the rescue operation when they were less than a year old. And we wanted a pair of kitties that grew up together. So we took them in. And they absolutely adore each other, even if they do have a like hissing fight. Later that same day, they'll be cuddled up against each other sleeping. They'll eat from the same bowl without fighting, and if you know cats, you know how rare that is. Ruben, I've been mostly dealing with life, honestly, and trying to and most of my game time has gone into distracting myself from how extremely stressful life has been lately. I don't know if you could hear this one purring, but I can hear it through my headphones. He is the loud purrer. Oh, yes. Yes. There. Kitty cam is more important than face cam. You'll have to get some poor audio while I'm doing this, or else you won't be able to see anything. Oh, it's not offered as an excuse. I don't feel any need to excuse myself. But thank you for the validation. That is appreciated. Oh, belly rub for kitty. Yep, there you go. This one, when he gets to his petting quota, he likes to gnaw a bit. He doesn't actually bite, he just kind of puts his teeth on you. Alright, he appears to be docile now. Are you temporarily soup? No? Okay. Yes, this is Harvey, by the way, this giant lump of fur that is taking up my entire lap. Ow, ow, claws, claws. Kitty, do not need bare skin. Apparently there was a problem with the tweet that I put out, and it was linking to my Stellaris stream, so I have now fixed the tweet. Alright. Hi? Hi. Yes, yes, I am very delicious. Goodbye. Oh. Hopeless. No, no, this is vanilla. I haven't played Shipwrecked before now, Draconic Rose. Well, I guess it's vanilla Shipwrecked. I don't actually know what kind of damage the machete does. I should be doing more research. Yeah, this is the most recent DLC, and it seems pretty good so far. Oh, he found some bubble wrap. Actually, no, he found a roll of tape. He is now going to do its masking tape, so he can go ahead and gnaw it. I don't care if it's broken, doesn't work really anymore, tape anyway. Alright, I know I've caught up with them before. With the machete. There we go. Apollo Cat was very unhappy about the amount of butterfly murder that happens in this game. I'm now literally just stepping on him and pinning him to the floor. But there is a goal. There's a couple of goals. There's survive as long as you possibly can as one fun goal. There's explore all of the possible things that you can. There's get to the next world. Lobsters! There is a win state that's not dying by collecting all of the relics and finding the portal and activating it. Yes, too many games. Ooh, nice, volcano biome. This is a good find. There's usually a fair few saplings in a volcano biome. Teen congregation point. Yeah, that's actually kind of intentional. That's why I'm playing the robot. I thought it'd be a fun challenge. Wow, snakes aren't trappable? Okay. They die easy enough, I just expected them to be trappable. But yes, as soon as we invent some sort of device to provide more hours in our days, everyone will be a little happier, I think. Alright, I have more logs than I'm capable of using well at the moment. And I am pretty good on bamboo. Health is going up. Sanity is fairly stable. Hunger is decently managed for a bit. And now we have gold. Right. I need a shovel, which means I need more sticks. Darn it. There were only 3 saplings in this one. Well, there's a starter glade to the south. Any sentient being can go insane. Just because he's a soulless automaton doesn't mean he has no sentience. Ooh. I remember those being really useful for something. I don't remember what, though. I thought this was going to be a starter glade. It is not. Oh, crap. Monkeys. God, I hate monkeys. Don't even think about it, monkey. I will destroy you. I don't know how to. Okay, no. There, have a box. Prime ape. Primate. It's a pun. This game is very punny. Hate monkeys. They pick up all of the things. Anything that hits the ground, they will take. And then, if they get mad at you, they will start throwing poo at you. And if it hits you, it does sanity damage. That's right, monkeys. Go home. You're not wanted here. It's... I don't know about Hex Grid. Later, Draconic Rose. You think? Later, Thomas. Have a good one. Roasting things over an open magma vent. Ah, okay, that's some marshy mangrove swamp. Morning, Lee. You couldn't help yourself, could you, Finn? I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, ZTB. My problem is I don't like the solo content. I like the endgame rating. But I've never wanted to put up with the sort of personalities that are attracted to to a raid guild. Not a good one. And I don't want to play 30 hours. I don't want to be expected to play 30 hours a week. If I could find a nice, casual, hardcore guild that raids, you know, 2, at most 3 nights a week for 4-ish hours each time. Yes, Frank, I am a fat queer. You were using words that describe me. Congratulations. I think you're trying to be offensive, though. You're failing. But yeah, I've never been able to enjoy it. I want people that show up ready to raid, knowing how to raid, but I don't want to have to, you know, be expected to play 40 hours a day. 40 hours a week. 40 hours a day, now that would be truly impressive. Alright. We gotta go see what's up there. Gold nuggets are used for tech things. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Like, you need a gold nugget to build the science machine to be able to prototype new stuff. So that's what your first gold nugget always becomes. Yes, Finn. Exactly. Not even necessarily parents, just adults with full-time jobs. And yes, fat is unhealthy. Mass reduction is part of the long-term plan. But I spent years putting this weight on. It's not coming off overnight. I think I'm down 20 pounds so far. To answer Zarathustra up there. Queer is fine, but fat is unhealthy. Correct. You can be what is considered overweight by BMI standards without it being having any long-term effects on your long-term health outcomes, according to the best research we have. But once you pass into the obese or morbidly obese categories, then you start showing some significant risks. However, even being in the obese category, the risks are fairly minor. But I am well past obese. And research shows that at my levels of mass, I am putting myself at extreme risk for a lot of very nasty things as I age. I'm an evidence-based medicine person. BMI is a BS statistic that is pointless and was never intended to be used on an individual scale. However, it's an easily accessible one, and there's been a lot of research done on it. That's the only reason I bring it up, because the research is out there. We now know that, at least if you go by the medical evidence we have available, the overweight BMI is not a big deal. Right. I need to pick some flowers. My sanity's getting low. The evidence does not agree with you on that, Finn. All of the statistical studies that we have done show that, and all of the metabolic studies and etc. show that having an extra 150 pounds above standard does cause extra stress on your heart. See, the issue that I have with most casual raiding guilds is they put too much emphasis on the casual and not enough on the raiding. I trust the meta-analysis, Finn. And while we cannot do the sorts of, we cannot ethically do the sorts of studies that will show direct causation, we can get some very good evidence suggesting, even when it's, quote, just correlation. Trust me, I used to feel the exact same way, that you can be fat and healthy, but there is a limit, and that limit is around 200, 250 pounds. Really, it comes down to a percent body mass of fat. And while every individual person is different and every individual person reacts differently, which is one of the most frustrating parts of evidence-based medicine, is it's impossible to make sweeping statements of everyone who is X will be Y. What we do know is that being the kind of overweight that I am increases my risk factors for a lot of things. And I would prefer to reduce my risk factors. Like I said, Finn, it's less about your absolute mass and more about your percent body fat. Most linebackers are over 250 pounds also, but most of that mass is lean muscle mass. Well, thank you, Zarathustra. I do my best to actually follow the science whenever there's science available. One example, I have unpopular opinions on the whole bathroom debate right now. It is a generalization, Finn. It's not that you can never be healthy and be overweight. It's that being overweight makes you much more likely to be unhealthy. And this is a universal truth. Your individual results do not change that you are more likely to be unhealthy and have severe health consequences in the future based on your current weight. That was not worth it. It seems like a stupid thing. Thanks, Lee. So yes, who cares once you're in the privacy of a stall? The problems are, in America, stalls don't have privacy. We already have people who will dress... We already have men who will dress as women to get into restrooms to peep and cause problems. And the reason that there are segregated female bathrooms in the first place is that the feminist movement had to fight relatively hard to have that sort of safety and privacy because women out in public are at much greater risk than men. They are much more likely to have violence done upon them. And 85% of violent crimes are perpetrated by males. So, while I agree I would love to live in a world where everything could be unisex, the bottom line is that the science does not support that stance. And no, I do not have any citations available. I just know that when I heard the common talking point of no man has ever dressed in women's clothes to assault someone in a woman's restroom, it immediately said to myself that that's a pretty sweeping claim to say it has never happened. I started looking into it and I found hundreds of cases where it has happened. So, despite being genderqueer, despite being potentially trans myself, definitely being transgender queer, though not MTF, because there's another point where I don't agree with the wider trans movement. You can't change your sex. The argument is not that, also is generally not that women should not be able to go into another, to the restroom. The argument is that a man should not be able to put on a dress and say, I am a woman. But anyway, it's a hot button issue right now, and I am very unlike a lot of streamers in that I'll talk about it. Just don't start screaming, and don't start flaming or trolling anyone, or you will no longer be welcome. The easy, Michael G. Yes, not as romantic partners for the most part. Lee, the easy answer for, like, the easy compromise isn't only single-person bathrooms. It's what most grocery stores do now and have a separate single-person family restroom. Or at least most supermarkets in the United States. It is. There's a couple of reasons. It's a new place to draw a line for the religious right. It is a place for the gender non-conforming people to be upset with the trans movement, who they feel is excessively gender conforming. I need another seashell. I agree, Sedated. From my point of view, the whole thing is a hot-button distraction wedge issue, which are commonly used in American politics to distract the voting base from much more important issues that we should be focusing on. But I'm not exactly enchanted with the American political system. I didn't ask to live in a plutocratic oligarchy, and have every intention of changing what sort of system I live in, whether that be by attempting to reform things, which may or may not be possible, or by simply finding a new system to make myself part of in a different country. Hello, J18. Define good-looking, Zarathustra. I have no idea how long it lasts. I know it works quite good and lasts quite a while, but it uses a couple of types of materials that otherwise don't get a lot of use, so you're carrying around extra materials. Hallucination, Josh. I'm slightly insane at the moment. Agreed, Vazia. Life happened. My life has been an insane mess of horrific stress for the past 2 months, and I have not been talking about it publicly because it was not necessarily my place to talk about it. I am asking for permission to talk about it more publicly. Finn, the problem is that we have historical precedents to show that that is not true, as violent attacks against women in public bathrooms went down when segregated male-female bathrooms became a thing. I would like to live in a world where that is true, but the knowledge that we have does not show that that is true. And unfortunately, when you're making laws that involve the safety of the people, you have to consider what is actually true and not what we would like to be true. We can't simply legislate for the world that we wish that we lived in. No direct thoughts, Michael. I want to get back to them, but I need to be in, like, a non-stressed and creative frame of mind to be able to properly do them. As I've tried doing the whole talk about my life thing in Stardew Valley. It's not that different. The 40s wasn't so long ago that no one alive then is alive today. Hey! Hang on a moment. Oh. I need to move something. Sorry about that. Anyway, the people that grew up in the 40s were the parents of the people that grew up in the 60s. And the people that grew up in the 60s are the people that are in charge today. And one of the largest portions of our population in America. And the people who are both making these laws and most affected by their consequences. Like I said, I know that these ideas are not popular in the lib-fem circles and trains of thought that I have mostly been a part of and still agree with in a lot of ways. But I would much prefer that we move more towards a genderless society where wearing a skirt isn't a necessarily female practice, than worry about making sure that, you know, we properly attribute everyone wearing a skirt as a female. There are people that would argue that our attitudes as a society towards rape have not changed that much, Finn. Judging by the way we actually act when rape accusations are made. Yes, and in geek circles, you can still wear a kilt and as a male, and no one will care. But if I want to wear a floor-length pleated skirt with a floral pattern, then people are going to care. Did I say haven't changed? The phrase I meant to use was haven't changed that much. The fact that we still have a victim-blaming culture, and that we still have a culture that pretty much celebrates predation. Because humans care what other humans think, Sedated. I am personally learning to move past what other people think of me, but in general, we are a social species, and conforming to the norms and being socially accepted is important to the average person. So changing what is accepted is important for the health of society. Yes, and those are good things, and we're moving in the right direction, but that doesn't mean that we're there yet, Finn. Well, of course not, Sedated, but what we're discussing here are political ideologies. So we're talking about attempting to effect change on a social and societal level. I don't disagree, Michael. I would love to live in a post-gender society. A society that does not worry about genders at all, where we recognize that there are physical, medical differences between males and females, which do not change no matter what you do, but otherwise allow for bodily autonomy and do not care what people wear. Do not judge them based on their appearance. Or any perceived standard of appearance. Then we weren't having the same conversation. An individual person can learn to wear clothing without worrying about other people's judgment, but in general, people care about what other people think. And that's not changing anytime soon. Alright, I think I fairly well stripped that island. Let's head southwest. See if we can find a more useful island. Well, actually, you know, that wouldn't be a terrible place to set up initially. I don't have a great supply of poo, though, but I've got a lot of grass. Huh. Okay. Sorry, Vazia, I do not agree with the Russian approach to nihilism. We can always strive for perfection while being realistic about what we can reach. I am a utopianist. I believe that the post-scarcity utopia envisioned by Gene Roddenberry can be a reality someday. I'm currently looking up the Krishers to see if they respawn magma piles. Nope, looks like they don't. Okay. So that means that this is not necessarily the best place to be. There were a lot of flaws with the Soviet model, Vasya. They attempted equality by putting far too much power in the hands of one person while claiming that that person had no more power than the average. This is as an outsider looking in, by the way. Interesting. It's almost nighttime. Communist Russia was an attempt at a utopia. It was not well done, but if a Marxist communism that was actually implemented in a way that did not allow for power to congregate would be fairly utopian for the average person. I need to get onto land and get a fire going so I can get dry before I die. Yes, sedated. So the reason that people rise to power in all current societies is scarcity of resources. That's why when designing the Federation in Star Trek, the first thing that they did was do away with scarcity of resources. They have a power source that provides effectively limitless free power, and the ability to convert energy to matter. So that's why I say that a I didn't say it would be possible in our lifetime. I just believe that it is possible if we can survive that long. And that what we can do today is move towards those ideals in terms of the way we treat other humans. ASAP. Getting to the point of being desperately in need for a place to settle down. What? Oh, spider nest. Right. You know, I think that I'm just gonna start calling this jungle home. There's a mangrove swamp to the east that I can use to get poo. There's... Here we go. Berry patch. Fantastic. We're making this home. I'm taking this as a sign that this is where I should stop. Ah, thatch sails, right. But I think I'm going to skip thatch sails entirely. Using a controller. There's no incentive to do so, sedated. And in fact, we're actively removing some of the most effective incentives from modern culture. Modern American society tends to focus on a philosophy of I'm gonna get mine, rather than one of getting everybody what they need. Yeah, I definitely chose a good spot to settle down. Better than initially expected. I am playing the game. Who said it was a chill stream? It's a de-stress stream. Sometimes talking about all of the big problems in the world actually helps de-stress me. I've got a messed up psyche. That's what it comes down to. Right, I need my logs and such back. Good. Saplings don't need poo. Thank you, the Hellion. I appreciate that. Warms me little heart. Ah. Ooh. No! So yeah, when playing with a controller, make sure you do not accidentally hit the ingest button while holding a venom gland. Well, be happy that the American ideal of individual exceptionalism is relatively unique in the world, and that slowly America is losing global influence. It is entirely possible to go the other direction, though. No, I'm using an Xbox One controller. I have a Steam controller, but I mostly use it for couch play of games like Civ. I didn't need to do that, did I? Nope, I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Bamboo, vines, flint, grass, rock, grass, twig, rock, gold, and log. This is my pack of essential resources. Ah! Poison snake again. I don't actually know the damage that a machete does. But it's unlikely to be as good as a spear. I don't think that XT needs to worry about blisters. I, of course, can't be certain, but I suspect that he is post-blister. The problem isn't capitalism. Capitalism is just a form of... is just an economic form. The issue is when you allow capitalism to go along with a plutocratic oligarchy. And a... philosophy that only the individual matters, and that everything you have in life is what you deserve because you must have worked hard to get it in the first place. Yeah, I'm concerned about it as well, Tomas. The climate is changing, well, no matter who we blame that on, and nothing is really being done to prepare for the inevitable changes that we know are currently in action. Oh, nope, Sandcastle doesn't last forever. Look, it's falling apart already. Good to know. Alright. I think I need to do a lot of gardening. But we're starting to get to a point where I've got a decent little base. Maybe. Oh, geez, I've fallen into a our futurism thread, haven't I? Universal basic income. Going to Mars. The singularity. I'm definitely not going to go hungry. We have solved starvation. There are enough berry bushes here for me to eat nothing but berries forever. Something is coming. Ah, balls. I guess there's a hound analog. Or it's just hounds. That could have gone a lot worse. Hello, Ashley. Oh no, rain. Luckily, I'm also apparently living in the middle of a naturally occurring butterfly farm. As long as I don't destroy all the flowers, I should be okay. You've got a couple of UBI experiments going on, and I don't think American people have the right mentality for UBI, but there is a chance that it could work out. And if it works other places, then eventually some of the more socialist elements of the US might be able to push it through. Oh, I can't plant these in jungle. Alright then. Wow. This wind, this is the first time I've ever wanted to build walls. That's a sad, ow! Sad thing. Yep, the spear kills them in 3 hits instead of 4. Awesome. That was a mistake. The talking parrots amuses me greatly. Isn't there a type of mushroom that restores health, or do they all take health for other effects? Does anyone who knows the game can answer that, or check the wiki for me? Either way works. 6 one way, half dozen the other. Crap, that spider nest is level 2, and what the crap is that giant mushroom thing? Yeah, okay. It's been nearly 2, actually. Life has been extraordinarily stressful of late. And I am getting permission to speak about the full details of that. Working out exactly how much I can say. cooked red. Thank you, Finn. And, sedated. Wow, there's even a marsh right here. Man, this place has got it all. Soon as in... Well, soon is relative. Soon in terms of the inevitable heat death of the universe, yes. Soon as in terms of before dinner, no. And yes, I'm being that guy. However you define soon is unlikely to be similar to how I am going to define soon when I say yes as soon as I possibly can. Oh, it's a full moon. Yes. What did the blues do for me? Besides seemingly permanently remove a mushroom spawn point. I think there are seasons. I don't know what they are, though. I don't think they're going to be the same seasons that I'm used to. Because plays like that. Thanks, Simple Thomas. Alright. Let's get building some things. What's the next step up? Alchemy engine takes 2 doodads. Interesting. Why would I want to make my own prime apes? Dragoon? Okay. I can make a snake skin rug. There's something awesome about that. Flood proof? I don't like the sound of that at all. Hello, Everlost. And yeah, you can set yourself a, what's it called? A thing. You can make a thing that will change that. Nickname? I think it's nickname is the word I'm looking for. Alright, well, a lot of my exploration to find new stuff is going to be based on... Shark tooth crown. That sounds cool. Snake skin jacket. Stay dry and leathery. I need bone shards for that. I can't really make better tools yet. But let's prototype everything just so that I have it. While I have the resources to do this. Life jacket. That worries me. Boat cannon! Sea traps. Trawl net. Okay, that sounds like a good potential source of food. Sails sound like they'd be good things to get. Those require bees. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, rowboat sounds like it's an upgrade from a raft. Let's make 3 more of these boards. Let's go chop down some trees. There we go. We have a thing. I've never been in a situation where I have so much food that I can just eat it willy-nilly. Ah, berries don't give me, Okay, well... I can't, like, get rid of this permanently in any way, can I? Huh. Okay. Wait, why is there an evil flower here? Go away, evil flower. You're not good for me. But I've never had this level of resources in a Don't Starve game before. It's kind of awesome. Nah, I just need to actually, you know, get my sorting hat on. Oh, so Stonewall requires alchemy. Ah! Electric doodads. There we go. Two stone and 4 boards. Alright. Just need the boards now. Whoops. Oh well. If I remember right, the lightning rod covers about a screen's worth of distance. Horrible kind of busy. Is that that doesn't sound good? Oh, I can make a poison spear. Sweet. Give me you. But I has. Ah, fantastic. A number of conversations about a wide range of politically sensitive topics. Also some chopping down trees and digging up saplings. Oh! It's the ring thing. Awesome. That's fantastic. Didn't expect that to find that so early. Also looks different than I'm used to. There we go. Okay, so pirate hat doesn't seem to be in this area. Brain of thought? I'm not sure I want to wear that. I'm just cutting it a bit too close. Well, remember that the initial storyline is that you're trapped here and trying to escape. Presumably back to a more modern world. Okay. We aren't doing bad. Grass supplies are still decent, but I want a lot more grass than this. And that might be my next stop, is to head back to that mangrove and volcano biome. Before I do that, let's see about making a sail, or a better boat even. Okay, so I no longer need the science machine. No, not the chest, you dimwit. Neat. Yes, it is, Jason. Alright, so rowboat needs 3, cargo boat needs 6. I'm not going to be making the armored boat, but cargo boat, that sounds awesome. So, let's make us 3 ropes. Start working on 6 boards. 6 berries cooked up should be enough for the day. We'll grab 8 because I can afford to eat 8 berries a day without diminishing my supply. And for 4 more boards, I'm going to need 16 logs, plus enough for the night. And I should probably start replanting some of these. I'm certain that I'm going to end up summoning myself a tree giant at some point, just because that's my luck. They'll have a new, nastier one in this or something. Ooh, that is a good color. Ow! What the crap are you? A flop. Can't say as I'm a fan. They hit hard. I do need to put up together a crock pot. Alright, I'm going to take 5 and make myself some coffee. And we just got great news. My best bud's, my best drinking buddy, who I've talked about before, who makes the maple mead, he is, his partner, her water just broke, so they're going into labor. I've been working on it, David Helsper. Part of it has been, trying to make my diet not suck as much, and part of it has just been sheer stress. It's sad but true. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna take a minute, I'm gonna go make some coffee, and I'll be back in a little while. Hello, Contrast. There, for your chair praising pleasure. Strange people, you. How about I unmute the mic before I try talking at you? How you doing, folks? Let's get rid of that. First cup will be ready to pour sometime soon. Takes a good 5 minutes. Alright. Oh, well, I see saplings and flint right off the bat. I need one more flint. I need that... Oh, God. Did you guys hear that car going by? That wasn't a motorcycle. And it wasn't a nice muscle car or anything. It was just an old beater whose exhaust was so loud and rumbly I could feel it through the floor. Wish I could use seashells in place of flint. Make a seashell axe. I'm sure that's a thing in some culture. Hey, flint. And there are some boulders to... Actually, there's a limpid stone just south of me. Well, down from me. As far as I know, there's no way to tell north, south, east, west in this game. And when you rotate your view, the map also rotates. Gold, bamboo, vine, log, seashell. I'll have to remember to come back to the starter area this time. There's a lot of saplings here. And saplings pretty easily turn into a limiting factor. That's a shame. I wonder if these limpet stones could be a decent source of food. I mean, you do get the snails from them. Without a more specific question, I can't give you any information, Elvis. Jeez, I think they intentionally did that. It's not a nice car. Why would you do that? You don't want to draw attention to the crappy beater that you bought third hand. You're right on time, as this is the time you got here. There was no schedule. Yeah, but this is like a early aughts, late 90s sedan that someone has aftermarketed the exhaust on. Just why would you spend money like that? There's no... It's nonsense. There's a lot of grass and saplings here. That is fantastic. I'm definitely coming back to loot this place later when I have a shovel. But, for now, I've got 30-ish grass and 16 saplings. I think that we can safely move on. I'm very, very low on inventory. Let's see about getting ourselves a thatch backpack. Yeah, like, if you're too poor to afford a decent car, that's one thing. No, Xbox One controller on the PC. Sorry to get your hopes up and then dash them. No, nobody's sick. Well, like, not physically ill. Just, mentally extraordinarily stressed. Yep, controller controls have been ported to PC and are working very nicely. I am enjoying it on controller quite a bit more than with keyboard and mouse, even if inventory management is a bit finicky. But if I ever want to, I can just grab the mouse and do things that way. There's nothing stopping me. Okay, so maybe it is actually stopping me. I might not be able to do things with the mouse unless I disable the controller. Which would be a silly design decision, but it might have been necessary as well. Alright, we've hit peak grass. Thanks, Sir Zaz. It's appreciated. Stops me from having to pause the stream to go wiki diving. I really love the music in this game and find it extremely relaxing. I'm entertained that sometimes the palm trees defend themselves by dropping a coconut on your head. It has thus far been ineffective at actually getting me to stop chopping them down. But at least they try, right? Right now I'm trying to collect more saplings and palm fronds before I move on. But I don't want to cut down palm trees that aren't mature. Hello, Devin. I want them coconuts. Admittedly, it does do that. I'd really like at least a raft. It requires going all the way back to the other end of the island and hitting up the jungle there. Hello, Yuning. The best moment of most of my mornings. It's ready. It's so good. And it's ready. I really like coffee. Delicious local fresh roasted beans. I am glad that there is a coffee snob shop near here. I didn't actually need to do that, did I? It might be a local configuration issue. It might be alt-tabbing as much as I do. It could be a lot of things. I'm not worried about it. Thanks for looking, though. Do you play full screen? Could be a full screen issue, too. Okay, hammer is not better than machete at killing things. I gotta figure out what the best early game weapon is at some point. Oh, jeez! When I say early game, I mean pre-science machine. You can't build the spear until you get the science machine. Yeah, deaths happen. Did I just say okay, insinuating game theory, great. I thought I saw embiggening thalassophobia. That's hilarious. So, thalassophobia is the fear of the open ocean and the things that may be in it. Well, there's also the machete, Sir Zaz. Here, I'm gonna check the wiki real quick. Tool damage. Conspiracy behind the bloop? What? Hello, Robin. Damage on the machete is nearly 30. Axe is 27.2, so machete's a bit better damage. Hammer is 17. And the pickaxe is also 27.2. What the heck? Oh, that's Don't Starve Together. Adds, a saddle? Why does it add a saddle? You can mount Beefalo and Don't Starve Together? That's awesome. Yes, the good old machete does 2 more damage than the basic tools. Which, I mean, that's not a surprise. It is a small sword. It should be used for the stabbing of things. Oh, right. Yes. Okay, now I know what you're saying. I didn't associate that with the thalassophobia comment. But it's not even anything as specific as that. It's really just a vague anxiety about ocean. But yeah, I did not know of the Great Pacific Bloop. Well, thank you. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. I should see about getting Nightbot and notifications and such set up on this side of the world at some point. But I haven't been streaming on YouTube enough yet. It's been mostly a getaway from stress thing, so I don't want to add the stress of attempting to set up a decent stream environment. Nice. Yeah, and I have very little interest in engaging with Twitch's troublesome lagging system ever again. Alright, the repetitiveness of the music is starting to get to me. What am I feeling like musically today? I'm thinking drum and bass. Yeah. It's a remix album that I've been enjoying lately. Firing up Spotify. Slowly but surely. Nope. My primary audience was always YouTube. This is Variations on Black from Black Sun Empire. Which I believe is a Dutch group. At least they call themselves a drum and bass group. You can judge for yourself. And this is a remix album also, so... This seems like it's a decent level for background music that I don't want overwhelming everything. That's a lot of smileys. Please don't spam smileys. Hello, Given. I'm a headphone user. If I crank it, I blow my own eardrums out. Cranking it's for when I'm downstairs and it's on the big sound system. And I'm doing chores and want to be able to hear it throughout the entire house and feel the bass rumble when I'm on another floor. The downstairs neighbors don't like that. But you know what? I put up with their screaming arguments. No. Honestly. My Monday consisted of driving my partner to the car rental place so that she could drive off to a couple hours south of here. It showed green. Why wasn't it building? Anyway, I had to drop her off to pick up her rental car so she could go away for the week. And that's been my every Monday for a while. Nobody's happy about that. I don't want to be Winston. Rip in pieces, you mean? What's the monster's name? I think is it Jessica or Janice or something like that? Anyway. WX78. Could be. I thought it was saying it was buildable where it was. Let me get my lounge on here. We can make this a proper go. I want to actually get into some of the cool Shipwrecked content outside of building a basic raft. Please, if something is going weird with the stream, like I'm falling out of the camera frame or you're not able to hear me that well or something, let me know. I won't notice. I think I can move the microphone here and have it be a bit better after all the clanging is over with. Wow, that's a tiny little beach. This is not a friend. Okay, it's getting friendlier. Wow, that sucks, Sir Zaz. I thought you always started in the friendly glade. Well, I mean, then again, you could have just had one, like, not much of a friendly glade. That's always possible. So yeah, I can totally see that happening, and it's sucking. I can have sapling, please? As soon as I possibly can, with the stress of real life getting in the way. Bite. I have no intention of leaving those 2 Minecraft series I started unfinished. But things have really kind of gone to hell lately. And I'm going to be talking about that in detail sometime soon. Been securing permission to do so. But I have recently gotten permission to do so, so... I'll probably bounce some of my thoughts off of you guys here. I mean, the basic story is that Apollo Cat's been away for work for basically 2 months now, only able to be home on the weekends. And it's been wrecking both of us. She's been getting wrecked from the amount of stress of driving back and forth and being someone with anxiety and such, and having her routine completely destroyed because she's not home. She can't come to her place of respite and safety. And I've been destroying myself, doing my best to try to support her and keep her head above water. And it's been getting bad enough on both of us that we've both been fighting off suicidal thoughts. We're not at risk of doing anything, so don't worry about that, but it's still just hard to deal with. All of her emotional energy is going into trying to keep it together during the week, so she breaks down completely on the weekends. And most of my emotional energy is going into, you know, trying to help her get the pieces together and ready for another week. And then during the week, I'm pretty much a wreck and working on myself. And originally, this was just going to be a 1-month thing, and then it would be over. Well, we've recently been informed that it's likely to continue for a while. So now I'm talking about it with you guys, and we're looking at some better answer than tough it out for a short duration, and then, you know, things will be better. That's not really an option for us, you know? I mean, I've been having my vacation away from my job, effectively, by just not doing anything. But we don't get a holiday month or anything like that in America. And being able to pay for everything while we're gone is an issue, on top of paying for the vacation itself. She's basically used up all of her time off already trying to stay above water on this. Yes, I am, Apple Gamer. I am really fat. Does it make you feel better to point this out? Are you attempting to shame me about it? Oh, you didn't need to time him out. All he did was state the truth. I am really fat. This is not offensive, it's true. Ah. I can't cook on burning trees? That's dumb. Trying to burn the snakes down here, but they're not cooperating. We both see therapists, Sirzaz, and we have we take medication for depression and anxiety. So don't worry, we're on top of things and we're doing our best to keep care of ourselves. Just it's been mostly interfering with my life on YouTube. People have been asking where I've been. Well, that's where I've been, dealing with that crap. Septiplier? Jack Skeptii or whatever. Okay. Thanks, BT. See you later, Sirzaz. Good night. I may be here when you wake up. Construction's the worst. Just me yakking about myself and playing a game to relax after a very stressful weekend. Come to hang out with my YouTube homies rather than sit in the corner by myself I'm hoping that the socialization thing will be better than the doing it all alone thing. We shall see. And this is the closest, easiest way for me to get a good socialization in. You guys are my friends. As happy or sad as that may be. I know that feel very well, Final Sight. Not that I'm particularly burnt on Minecraft at the moment. Cook first, then eat. Good morning, Tamleen. I am above average for a Monday. The weekend was very stressful, as every weekend has been lately. On account of the whole situation with Apollo Cat working so far away during the week. WX makes me feel good. Thanks for the sympathy. It's appreciated. Is that a drown your sorrows smiley there? I can't barely see the smileys. I'll zoom in some. I don't know. Smileys are being really weird for me. They look strange. Oh, that's how I see my health. Neat. 81... 98, 92, 86, 99, 95. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's what's happening to me too, I think, Tesky. You ate my butterfly wings, you jerk. I gotta go find some gold. We're not great on other supplies. In fact, we're out of saplings, aren't we? I need gold and I need I need a magma thing. Yeah, I checked out one of the mods. Actually, I checked out a couple of the big name ones, and I liked one of them. And I was getting into a little bit on stream, but then I wanted to do a series on it. And stopped playing it because, you know, I wanted to save it for the series. And just, I can't get myself to record the kind of content that I want right now. Not with all of the stress that's been going on, you know? It sucks. I miss recording, but it takes a lot of energy. And I just haven't had it. Haven't had it in me. Welcome back, Safbro. I recognize the name, actually. I definitely recognize the name. I don't remember why I recognize the name, but I probably have it in my notes of names I'm supposed to remember. I've started keeping a list because I can't frickin' remember names. Crabs are weird. Agreed, BTech. Issue with Google. Ugh. Sorry you had to create a new account over it. I feel that I am fairly lucky to have never had any Google-related issues.
Boo.
Howdy. How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I'm alright. As alright as can be.
Understood.
What the heck? Okay. I found a fish bone. Packum Baggums. Oh, that's amazing. That random voice is Saf, sedated.
There is no sap here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Only Zool?
Yes, only Zool.
I think that I love this new Chester. It is much better than original recipe Chester. It is a... you can probably see the winged pelican flying me around at this point. Ah, and they even gave him the iconic cycloptic eye. That's fantastic. Thank you, I was proud of it, Tamleen.
Oh, that's okay, Sedated. I never said who I was whenever I came in.
Hey, Tanchi, how are you? I believe that this song is featuring Illy MC, if I remember correctly. And I'm pronouncing it right. I like the overlaid emoticons for the TM as well. I'm glad that's not just a me problem. Hello, Colby Gannon.
I actually kind of like the wink because it doesn't look like a wink. It looks like somebody with a monocle on.
Nice. Yeah, but it looks like a shocked face monocle.
Yeah, sure enough.
Whoops. Nice, I got some silk out of that. No, don't eat the monster meat. What? Oh, I built it in the water. No wonder it burnt out quickly. Boring. Blue skies, fluffy clouds. Typical summer weather around here, honestly. Error, stay away. Interesting. It's the first time I've seen that. Oi! No! No, 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 no. Okay, that's not as scary as I expected it to be. That's actually kind of adorable. Oh my god. Ooh, sweet potatoes. And mandrake. Could someone remind me why I want mandrake? I know I want it. I don't remember why. And I don't want to bother with it too early because I remember it being a bit of a pain to deal with.
Now the raw mandrake heals 60 health and 75 hunger when eaten and puts all nearby mobs to sleep.
Right, it's the sleep that's super useful. Thanks for looking that up.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there's a crock pot recipe that makes that even better. Ah, yes, of course, Final Sight. Why did I not think of that? My eyes just nearly rolled out of their sockets.
If you make it into mandrake soup, it restores 100 health, 150 hunger, and 5 sanity. And puts all the mobs to sleep for a day.
I don't know. Do mandrakes spoil? Oh, they also used to create the pan flute. You know what? Let's pull it up. Nope, they don't spoil.
Now, their big issue is if you pull them up at night.
That's when they run around and scream and steal your sanity?
Basically, yeah.
Or do they just put you to sleep?
It'll turn into a living mandrake, following the player around and constantly making noise until morning.
That amuses me every time. Ha, it died. Classic human mistake. Hello, Cody. What's happening? I haven't been paying attention to the weather conversation. Oh, there's a storm in the Gulf. Ah, that's what it is. Hello. I don't know. It was a person with drunken dwarf in their name that made the emote right after I was telling my sad sob story, so I just assumed that he was recommending booze. Which isn't a bad recommendation, and I am mostly out of the decent booze-a-haul. My stress levels, Peleg. Otherwise, you know, not much. Well, I mean, I know the game's called Don't Starve, but starving is definitely not an issue in the like, in Shipwrecked. I have felt no food stress in this game yet. Nah, I've had too many alcoholics in my family to let alcohol become the cause of any of my problems. And that is not a path I am willing to walk. Oh, do the DLC characters require more food? I haven't unlocked any of the new characters for this DLC yet. Though I'm highly tempted to do a, what's his face? The guy that gets bonus points for having full hunger and the bigger hunger bar. Considering how easy I'm finding it to stay mostly full on food. Logs at 15. One more tree. That's a lot of north to get to that spot that has the, well, the spot marked X. But some of the saplings on the original island might be back, so it's probably worth going through. Oh. Fine. That's the third game that I found those in, though. I was playing this with Apollo Cat last night, and found those same types of big berry bush areas. No, I stream here now, Shivy. You can get beard hair other ways, though. So you can get the effigies. You just have to go a little crazy so that you can hunt beardlings. In vanilla, that is. I have no idea how you get beard hair in, Shipwrecked. Ah, rot. The poor man's manure. Oh, I'm sure someone has. I'll probably die eventually as well. I am, however, highly entertained by how, anatomical the coconuts look hanging on the tree. Especially the way they shake around when you hack at it. And now you will never unsee it. No, I'm not done with Stardew Valley. Alright, I'm pretty much in the find a good place to set up camp point in this play. And maybe... oh, no, that's about it. Freud was right about a lot of things and wrong about a lot of others. Just like everyone that was at the forefront of modern psychology. Yes, I am, Peleg. Xbox One controller, specifically. My favorite game, if we're talking board games, probably Pandemic Legacy. It was that good. We've played all the way through it. The game is not in a state that it could ever be played again. It was still the best money that I have ever spent on a board game. We got about 20 games out of it total, I believe. No, less than that. 16 or 18. On hold while life is ridiculously stressful. Otherwise, nothing happened to it. It recently became I think it was recently confirmed as the most successful video game ever. So that happened. I don't know. Most people say that the lag here is a lot better than before other places. Have played Dead of Winter. Final Sight, we didn't nuke. We never even used that upgrade. .2D game? As in, like, I don't know. That's hard. Have you tried adjusting the quality settings, Everlost? You can do that, you know. I'm pulsing? You mean in-game or on camera? Right, but what I'm saying is try setting it to source instead. The problem might not be too little, I mean too much data. It might be YouTube encoding lagging. Oh! The coral is renewable. That's useful. Oh, well, yeah. I could play it like normal Pandemic, but why would I want to do that? Besides, I have a normal Pandemic. I am not up on this year's Game of Thrones, or even last year's for that matter. It's really that good, B-Tag. But you have to be willing to destroy components that came in a board game for the sake of having a persistent, ongoing campaign experience with a group of friends. But yeah, that's a very good point, Final, that I had not considered. It's totally playable as base Pandemic. No, you change the game as it progresses. There are parts of it you will destroy. There are parts of it that you will put stickers on. There are parts of it that you will write on. Oh, and I guess we also have a couple of character cards that we ripped up Final Sight because they got lost. I know it is Peleg, but the YouTube encoding to 720 might be causing Everlost problems. So, here's my thing, Shivy. With Pandemic Legacy, you're guaranteed 12 games at a minimum. You're much more likely... Yes, I got damp. I have this, wetness thing here. I'm slowly but surely taking damage. Every time I pulse, I take 1 damage. Or maybe a fraction of 1 damage. And those sparks give off light. Might just be 1080 then. Is your source option. But anyway, I've got a couple of character cards that we lost, so those got ripped up, and one of them was one of the originals, I think. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh. Hang on a moment.